Welcome everybody. It's a very early stream today compared to the last couple streams, or at least the last two. But I have to work in like 5 hours and like 10 minutes ish. So I figured, why don't we do the stream in the morning? So I got up half an hour before my alarm. And just because I was excited, and when I'm excited I can't really sleep all the way through. So we just got up early. I have my coffee in this coffee mug, which I haven't had on stream yet. It's a Pikachu one, and it has a Pokeball on the other side. I got it at Goodwill a while back. Put that over here so I don't knock it over on everything that's needed for streaming. And then I also have a granola bar in case I decide to eat something on stream, just because it's quick and not that bad on stream. Alright, so today we're going back to Rags to Riches. So I'm gonna put that right here where we had it for the Strangerville mystery yesterday, which I'm excited that I actually did that. And if you're watching on YouTube, the Strangerville mystery part is only available on Twitch, so please, check me out on Twitch because it's my main focus. There's a lot of stuff that's specific to Twitch that's not going to be up on YouTube. But we did that in the Strangerville mystery after part 9 of the Sim Survivor series for the Slobs vs. Neat Freaks, which will be on YouTube next week. So, alright, so Martha just got accepted back to college because she got suspended. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen again. So she's gonna not sleep. And then do all this. Tuesday. Okay, these are on the same day. I need to do a term paper for both. So let's just watch her needs. Might be able to start her term paper for one of them now. University, coursework, term paper. Right. I'm gonna do the video game one first. And just kind of like see where we go. She also has a bunch of stuff in her inventory that came with either her previous, when she lived with her family, or from college the first time around. So I don't know how she got suspended when she had a B-, and she showed up to every class, did all her homework, most of her homework, and did all her projects. Did she really do both of the homeworks already? Oh, who said you could not do one of them? And I decided that once she moves out on her, out of school, she is going to lose all her money and only survive on job money and what she can make from selling stuff in her inventory, to make it more like an actual Rags to Riches. Okay, you actually did your homework. Good. Okay, apparently you like your roommate. I mixed it good this time. I did this vanilla coffee with some powdered chocolate creamer and vanilla flavoring, which is kind of how well, I mean, it's not the same as Quick Trip coffee, but I want to use my Keurig and I want an excuse to use my Pokemon cup, so. I feel like I'm gonna need coffee. Oh, I had an aunt named Shirley. Maybe you term paper. Edit your term paper first because it's more important. I don't know. I'll talk to my mom. Is this broken? And for those that missed it, Saturday. We streamed this Saturday last time. This is, well, or the last couple times. We built this lot, or I built this lot off stream because I wanted to be in a dorm that I've made. Because normally I don't play through the university stuff. So, you know, I decided that's what we're going to do here. Or live in the university that I made. I think I made one other one. But I never used it. So I don't know if I saved it to the gallery. Or if it's saved to like my own thing. Or if that was from something else. Like, and that's her sister. Invite her in. And then she does look like she needs it. It's her other sister. Go for it. We have a huge family. Okay, that was the good news. Oh, I don't know who that is. Nope. I don't think. I think we have full. Oh, things. Oh, I tried to get the whole family to wear those cats similar to that for her family. No, I'm not going to Hijinks Festival. Where are you? One condition. Wait, you know what? I'm going to mark that down and make sure she keeps that. Because that's only fair, right? Okay, stop watching TV. Need to eat. Need to pee. Oh, you're already doing that. Okay. When you get home, I believe. Here's the soccer ball. Yeah, you're not gonna make it. I feel like she's gonna need to eat again when she comes back. And then I feel like she'll need to take a shower. I don't think she'll need the toilet. I guess we're sleeping in that bed again. I thought we were sleeping in this one, but okay. And I do want Martha to hook up with a fairy. I don't care if it's a girl or a guy fairy. And if it's a girl fairy, we'll make sure the sim will get Martha pregnant. We'll cheat that. Otherwise, because I don't want to deal with science babies and adoption all the time, so. Oh, you're welcome. And we're just trying to get these two there. Yep, she won't need the toilet. And her classes start at 8 o'clock, so bad. And tomorrow I don't plan on streaming, so. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream tomorrow because that was in the stream schedule that I made. I might not always stick to that, like the days off. I might just stream on the days off anyway and be like, hey, surprise! Or those are like the. Excuse me, is that your bed now? No, it's your bed. Sleep in that bed. You didn't do half the stuff I wanted you to do. I told you to do that. You need to. This girl. Okay, that's good enough. and go to sleep. Hey, get back here. Use your own bed. Oh yeah, I was kind of like acquiring things I can just drag into my inventory. Except for the books. So don't tell anybody I stole their stuff. What are all the things in here? Need a serving of that. I wish that would be like auto, like you can do with the lights. Of course you want to go to class early. I mean, with how far you live, you have to go here. I see why you go to class early. Other than more proud. Oh. She hungry again? And can I do that? Yes, I know you're hungry. Deal with it. Use that. You don't want to do your. Oh, I mean, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to go to school soon anyway. Get your needs up good. She glitched. Go to class. And then I'm gonna make her sit, do her homework after she gets home from school. Dude, you're at class. What the fudge, girl? What, sister? Good for you. No, yeah, sister. Half sister. Through the mom. I'm gonna have to start soccer practice soon. that building? Okay. What? No. You're the only one in the club. No. I'm like, what the heck? I'm gonna make coffee. In game, obviously, because I have my own already. Okay, so take the shower, do her thing. Oh no, I don't want to do the homework yet. I want her to make coffee first. Okay, good. I'm gonna make you stay up and do both your homeworks. And then that again. Take screenshots while I play. I'm gonna make her go super fast. I think she did both homeworks. That should be what she's doing right now. Yep. Excuse me? Can't just... Dude, you know there's a toilet downstairs, right? Why'd you gotta pee in the middle of the hall? Do you even... I was gonna do you even go to our school? But then I thought of Mean Girls. Because that line's like, she doesn't even go here. You want? Yes. Wait, I just realized she's active, right? She's active, but she's a glutton. So, I mean, it's kind of like Scooby and Shaggy because Shaggy does a lot of running from monsters, but he also eats a whole lot. So... Yeah, go back to sleep. Then wake up, university, coursework, term paper, submit, term paper, university. We didn't know what to name the book, so we named it I Don't Know, Help Me. I knew nobody was gonna help me with the title. And I thought it was funny. Today we don't have classes? Right, okay. I am gonna make her after she does the term paper to practice her juggling. Did I tell you you were done with your term paper? Did it tell me you were done with your term paper? Answer would be no for both. Right, and then toilet. Shower. Nobody has good leftovers. Old cake. What, Claire? Go for it. I don't care. Mama's old. Either old or she did her hair. Gotta check this. Where's the mom? She's an elder, and that was after we gave her the potion of youth. Where's her dad? Right here. Can we... list the children. Yeah, so they didn't have children when she asked us for the children. She realized we could have just gone through here. Because this is the half-sister that lived with us. That's the half-sister that's in the other house. And we had Martha, and then we had Chris, then we had, I want to say we had Valerie, then Gail, Alex, and John. This really goes a lot farther, so because if I go through here, no, not here, here, like, it goes like far back, so far that it's, and then here, you go there, and there, like it goes far. Okay, you can stop. Don't worry, he'll eat. Make sure you do all this first. Yes. I'm glad I remembered to close my curtain because now the sun's like, I think kind of like just, oh no, I mean, it has been coming up, but it was also cloudy. I was like, oh, it's cloudy. I could leave the curtain open. Then it's like, no, it'll kind of just show up. And do glare, and I'd have to change, move it in the middle of the stream. So I just kind of left it, or closed it, and just left it like that. Okay, I'm going to talk to Bree here. Bree, how do I get people to watch on my streams? I like talking to Bree because she's sarcastic and she always talks back. I just want to see what she says.
Scuffs and rolls eyes up, like I know anything about that. Human. Maybe try not being so boring. Low Kappa.
Wow, Bree's so mean. Am I really that boring? I mean, we'll find out when I have the so far, like, I'm just in the planning stages of this, and I'm really excited about it. So, I am actually planning on doing the Sims Survivor season finale before August 31st when it was originally planned. And then doing a big stream on the 31st, like well, one person knows about it, like, it's kind of, two people know about this idea, but only one knows the day I'm planning it, August 31st. And I've gotten one person to join in, and then I think I can get another person to join in, and maybe 2 others, maybe 3. But like, I'm like really excited about this. It's still in the planning stages. It's gonna be like a very long stream, and I'm gonna post more on like Discord and Twitter and even Instagram, like the closer it gets and the more I have it planned out. But I'm waiting like to see what happens this week before I like fully announce like what it's gonna be. Because I don't want to be like over prepared for something that possibly won't happen. But like there's a very, very good chance that it will happen. And like I'm so excited for this. And so like, and we're doing that, and then so far I have 2 for sure things that'll happen on that stream. Be Fortnite and so, like just chatting stuff. I was thinking about doing the co-op repo with my friend. Maybe more than one friend if I can get them to join in if they don't have to work. But just have to ask them about it. There's a possibility of doing stuff for Sims. And maybe co-op peak. I don't think I want to put that on stream. But definitely Fortnite and the definitely Fortnite and like the little chatting segment. I'm trying to like plan out little segments. We might do like reading Reddit stuff because there's a lot of things I've wanted to do for a while and I never really have done on stream. So I want to try to do that on this specific stream and do stuff that I have done that I've had lots of fun with. And it's at least, something I was thinking about. I just wanted her to stop playing. And then I'm gonna make her turn paper. Do that. And I'm like, where am I? For a minute, I thought we had people down here and they glitched out, but we only have Martha and it's the bush. Very good. You can wake up. And then grab a serving. And go back to sleep. Yesterday's stream was fun. It was almost 6 hours long altogether. I did it into like really quick parts, so it was separate videos, but Twitch counted it as one big stream, which fine with. I think it was 5 hours and 52 minutes yesterday. We did the Sim Survivor series, which was like an hour and 40 minutes. Let me look. Content. Okay. So the Sim Survivor thing was an hour and 41 minutes. And then we did the Strangerville mystery. The entire thing took us 4 hours and 9 minutes. And that's only because my game kept either not wanting to actually like load, or it just wanted to kind of like crash out and not be working. I thought, oh, maybe it doesn't want me to do the mystery. It eventually worked for us. So I'm gonna stay up here so we don't have to listen to his thing. Today's won't go as long as that because, like I said, I have to work later. And it was fun to play that yesterday. Like, I never did the Strangerville mystery before, so I figured why not do it on stream. And I'm gonna choose something pretty not a good idea. I just want to see how this will work. Give me a minute. Okay. Do that. And that. I always forget we have the power converse thingy. I could cheat it. I'm pretty sure I could still use this. Nope. Power. Hey, you do need power for the internet. Roommate's partner. Ooh, you don't look like my roommate. Fine, go away. Don't eat me. Not fun. Can you do homework? Yes. We have until 9 p.m. till the power gets turned back on. It's not that bad. I do want to, at some point, it would be an actual like, series. And I got this idea from James Turner because he did it himself. I feel like a while back. He did this. Well, you start off with Rakes to Riches. That's like the base of it. And then you add in every lot challenge. So yeah, it's Rakes to Riches every lot challenge, or whatever he called it. And that, I did that once for myself, and then I tried to do it a second time, and I got bored. What he did is, whenever his sim got promoted, I think he used Samaj or somebody else, that whenever they got promoted, they would, James would take one of the lot challenges off randomly. When I did it for myself, I did it a little differently. When the sim maxed a skill, I randomly took off a lot trait. Because I thought that was different enough. And, you know, I encourage you to, like, do the traits. And you could do you could do multiple traits at once. You could do focus on one at a time. However you want it. And really, it's up to you how, like, if you try that version of like the challenge of every lot challenge Rakes to Riches, that it's up to you on how you get rid of the lot challenges. So it's because I don't think I saw somebody do that before, so I wanted to do it different. And I did that off stream because I think that was even before I started streaming. I tried it. I honestly do not remember. I'm pretty sure it was like something I did off stream. And then it is fun. Like, I remember in the beginning, I would mostly dumpster dive, which free stuff. Like, that's a little OP when it comes to Rakes to Riches, but no, who cares? If you want, it works, it works. That, and then I think I did gardening, because those two combined, awesome. And I think I also did painting, because gardening and painting are really good skills to make money. And because I don't think I made her have a job. I felt like that was the best way to increase her skills, as if she didn't have a normal job. Yeah, then I think I made her get a partner. Don't exactly remember. It's been so long. Well, now that could be something like different because there's so many more packs, and I feel like this was after cottage living, because I remember the foxes and the prairie grass as part of the challenge, like just showing up everywhere. There was that. But I think, I don't remember if we had mold. It was a lot challenge at the time. Which that could be interesting. Oh, we got a new person in the Discord. Hello. I wave. Hi. And I'm gonna fix this. Needs to good. She really needs to sleep. And then I think she do homework. You're too okay. So you just have to do the art homework. And maybe eat again. I don't. There's probably not food there. And there's no leftovers. She doesn't know the spell to give us random food yet. I want her to learn that spell so bad, because then she could just point at the floor, start, and then make some food. And, no. I don't want her to get kicked out of college. Alright, you know what? That's good enough sleep. I'm gonna take care of this coffee cup for you. Probably not yours anyway. You can empty that after you do your homework. You don't have you only have soccer today. You know what? Maybe before your shower, you practice your juggling. And then I'll make her take a shower up here and go to sleep. We can keep her needs decent. Because after she juggles, she's gonna get sweaty. I have this list of like things I could do for this like big stream at the end of the month. And I really want to add Breaks to Riches to that, or at least something sim related. Not sure what I'll do that's Sims related for that stream. I want to build houses. I almost said build Sims. I could also do like create a Sims, because the most I do like with create a Sims is like if I'm starting a let's play, or like yesterday when we did the Strangerville mystery, and I quickly created what was her name? I gotta look what was her name that we did yesterday. That was not her first name. Victoria. She's also going to be used in other like mini Let's Plays with different aspirations, but we used her for the Strangerville mystery. She looked really good. Different than how I normally do with makeup, but she looked really good. And all these Sims are from most of the. That was one I made for myself for some old season. Was making for a fan fiction. I need to rate for because it's been like a week and a half since I wrote a chapter for it. It also probably doesn't help that I am also watching Mighty Med. Is that show is actually not as good as Labrats, but it's still good. It leads to the Labrats Elite Force crossover series. So. That will be, yeah. I had to drink coffee. Yeah, and she has 6 terms. After this should be 8. Not that button. We have half our credits. I feel like... Wait, you only have half your homework done? Do your homework. I'm trying to just keep it to 2 at a time because also with this, it takes time and I don't want to fail her. I know it takes longer to do it that way, but then we're not rushing and like, struggling to keep up our needs. Although I might get to the point where it's like I want to do 3 of these, like when we get down to the last like couple classes to do. Because when I do it for myself, they're usually in their home lot, so they have the comfort of their home. I felt like we needed to, do this. And is she glitched? Because I told her to do homework. Okay, never mind. What do you want, Mom? Hey, Mommy. Or, hey, honey, it's Mom. When are you going to come home and visit? I put all my effort into raising you. Can you, why don't you come over right now, but I won't let you in? Would that be me and she's old? Where is she? Sure, if you got, there she is. I guess we'll invite her and see what happens. And most of the family has that hat, even the guys. Just because I felt like that was a cute little thing to do. And her and Destruction, who is the dad, are the only ones that do not have blue colored like clothing. Because she's a townie from the Businesses and Hobbies pack, and I didn't realize that until we hooked up with her with Destruction. And I was like, oh, you know what, that works. Because I originally hired her when we were playing as Martha's dad, Destruction, who was a twin boy from Grim Reaper and Carly, I think the mom was. The brother was named Death. My coworker is named the twins because I thought Grim Reaper, Death, Destruction. It worked. So we were playing as Destruction. My goal for his his generation was to run a shop of all stuff he stole, which didn't always work out because not everything you could steal was something that you could sell. So then it just went to stuff he got for free. So like fishing, harvesting plants, stuff like that. I also wanted... Don't tell me it's crashing. Oh, come on. Is everything just frozen? Even no BS. Shit. What the fuck just happened there? Okay, that was weird. Oh, fucking, we didn't save this whole 40 minutes. This is exactly what happened yesterday. Does my computer not like Sims at all anymore? Yep, we have to start over. Not fun. I don't want to launch Sims 3. Maybe it just wants me to play Sims 3. No. Oh, that was one option I also was thinking about with the special stream was to do... No, EA is not even responding. Come on. Let's open that back up. Send a crash report, restart app. But with Destruction, like he went from doing his business of just like selling free stuff, and now originally, well, before he had his own shop, he was with his brother Death and his sister Carly. They were gonna do a shop all together, and then I did the super rich villain scenario, like off to like a different thing that was like Twitch only, and I really liked playing as a bad sim. I never really did that before. So I decided we're gonna move out Destruction. He's gonna run his own shop, and have a shady shop. We like slowly went into like a proper business where he had his where he met Nia. We hired her to be our tattoo artist, and then eventually I think the game kind of like had them flirt a little bit. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go along with that, and then hired her or married her, moved in one of her youngest kid with us, and we essentially didn't have to pay her for working, since when you have a household member work in the store, you get that money back. Yep, we have to completely like restart what we did today. Hooray! Again! And then, like, I realized like that was so mean a destruction of marrying his employee. It was fun. I kind of liked doing that. Then they had together 7 kids because Allison was the step kid, and with the exception of Valerie, like all of the other kids are named after people I know. Martha is somebody I used to work with. Alex and John are people I currently work with, but soon will be ex-coworker or former co-workers, because I won't be working with them anymore. So I'm leaving to focus on my other job and streaming. And then Chris is somebody I've known for years over like fan fiction, and he was going through some health issues, so I told him I wanted to like immortalize him in The Sims, so I named a sim after him. Gail is actually one of the followers, funny guy 5051, who I knew way before not way before, but like months before he started following me. And then Valerie is sort of, and her name is inspired by one of the followers I got last month when I did it was like my first like early morning stream, because I got up so early. I had hours before work. I'm like, screw it, I'm streaming. And that ended up being like one of the best decisions I ever did, because I had my first ever raid and 4 new followers from that, and just made my morning. And like still, like I have like fond memories of that morning. Like I was in a good mood all day. Whenever I think about that, I get in a good mood. Now we have to also redo everything. So homework again. And like, everything is just was good. Like from that, and the only reason Alex and John were the names were because they ended up having boys, and I didn't have any other boy names. It's just people I knew besides Evan. I did tell him he was a former coworker. I was trying to keep it to like former coworkers or people like I knew outside of streams and work. That I didn't use the names. I mean, technically, I did do a sim based on this guy I know, Evan, for the Survivor series when we did the people I know. And I don't remember how his sim died. I'd have to look it up because I have the notes in my notebook. I also have to transfer some to the Google Doc, so it's all in one place. But I tried to do like the theme with the names, or I try to do themes with the names if I can. Every like generation of Rakes to Riches. Because I thought that would be it's something like interesting to keep through. Like one thing I did names of characters for whatever like TV shows like I was currently watching or movies I was watching. I think we had Marinette from Miraculous Ladybug. We had, I think in that same generation, we had, I want to say we had Tony Stark, or not Stark for the last time, but we had Tony. We had Natasha. I feel like we had one more kid. Because usually we average between like anywhere between 1 and like 4 kids per generation. With the exception of this one. Oh yeah, and I stole her all the lights before. I'm gonna make sure nobody sleeps in my bed. And I'm trying to think, wait, and then I kind of want to do a generate. I might ask the Martha that this is named off of, like what theme she wants her kids' names to be. And just kind of like go from there. I also kind of want to have a like, go silly one generation and just like name them after foods, or I don't know, just like something funny, so we can look back and be like, okay, why did we name it that? You know. I also, at some point in the future, maybe name all of the kids after chatters or subscribers or followers, like whatever the opportunity, whatever opportunity like happens then, or like I don't know, there's so many like things I don't want to plan out names ahead of time because I don't want to, or like themes I don't want, is I don't know like what I'll feel with that generation. Okay. Sure, if she's not old yet, yeah. So that's something. Or am I like at like how my coworkers named Death and Destruction a while back? They might also get ideas, and I might just use those because I do talk about my streaming a lot at work, or like specifically one job I have that I'm going to be staying at while also streaming, and which I'm going to talk to them about the stream when I go to work today because it's like I have some exciting stuff to tell them, and I feel like they're going to be happy for me. So they know how I feel about streaming. And they sometimes help me like figure out stuff out, or I'm just like there. Like, if there's like a lull in the business, in the busyness, and I'll be like thinking about the stream, like stuff I could do, or stories or whatever, and it really helps a lot. Okay, stop talking with your roommate and go downstairs and I don't know. Can I tell her she had to eat something? Or did somebody took the plate? I like making it collaborative with people if I can, which is really nice. She doesn't necessarily have to use her laptop either. We have computers in this house. We have computers over here. Yeah, to make a little computer room. This is supposed to be a little bed, not bedroom. A little like study reading room. Are they a couple? It looked like they were a couple. Change volume to... Oh, it is medium. Okay.
Yo, zip.
Okay, I'm gonna check something on here. Okay. Wait, we've only been streaming for 55 minutes? What? 50, almost 55. Who are you? Oh yeah, I totally forgot that didn't happen with us having to restart. I still have that written down, keep 2,500. I'm gonna be cautious like I was yesterday when we did the Strangerville mystery, is save like every so often. So you don't lose as much progress. At least with that one, it went in an hour into the stream, not 40 minutes. I'm gonna make her go here because she'll have to. There we go. She's gonna need that. I don't think she'll be hungry, but we'll grab some of this. Probably take a shower. If I queue up her stuff, then I'm not too worried about her. Oh no, she's gonna need sleep. I'm like worried about like where she'll be, especially if I'm doing multiple sims in a house. Then if I have her things all like lined up, then I can focus on other sims and just kind of like go between everybody that way. It helps. It's, I don't know how I've played like forever. I think it was I have like 2 notebooks for my streaming. The big notebook for my Survivor series, and this tiny notebook for like everything else, which also has a bunch of non-stream stuff in here. And this was, I also have like Bill's stuff in here, and I didn't realize how last year I actually wrote down my streaming stuff in this notebook. And I also do it in a calendar now, so like I have that. When I was updating, that's a lot. Where is my other note for the? Oh, I did not write it in here. I'm gonna put this in here. In the big stream I want to do at the end of the month, I have so many. I have a game section. I was thinking these aren't all like what will happen, it's just ideas of what could happen. And then I have Sims 3, which I just added in, Sims 4, Baldur's Gate 3, which would be a new save file, continuing Stardew Valley, because it's been a minute, and Fortnite, which I already had a friend that was like, yeah, just let me know when. So hopefully they don't have to work. I have Pokemon, 2 different games we could do. We can do a new save for Mystery Dungeon, the Switch for one. Or we could also do Pokemon Shield, because I want to play this on stream before I play Legends Z8, which comes out in October. And then I also have Gartic Phone, because I feel like that would be a good like collaborative like game we could play with people. I don't know how many people I could get to play that, but it is really fun. And what's the other thing I was gonna add in here? Wait, that's not a game thing. And put it on the side here, non-games. So then I know like other ideas we have, or I have. And if you guys want to see something in a big like stream, feel free to share ideas. I like collaborating and getting new ideas from other people, and I will give credit for ideas. I always do. Multitasking. I also decided like when I'm streaming, like a lot of streamers will like not go on their phone, not like do like multitasking like this, I guess, but or at least the ones I watch. I didn't want to stop myself from doing that because I wanted to show the realism behind the in front of the camera, and show you like who I am in that way. I felt like that would be a nice insight on like kind of like what to kind of expect. But hopefully, the more I stream, the better I get at not like randomly doing all this stuff. I'm gonna write this down before I forget. Oh yeah, and then that's the other thing. You guys will know. Oops, I almost skipped a word. All of the the things I will decide and things that I'm not. The things that I will decide and things that I might not decide. That I might need help deciding with. on that list because I will do a big post about it. Doesn't she have... Okay. School. Back to your computer. University. Read your term paper. You can do all your homework tomorrow. I'm gonna steal that. And I'm gonna steal that. I'm pretending that she has sticky fingers because her dad was a kleptomaniac, so maybe even though she doesn't have the kleptomaniac trait, she'll kind of like acquire some things that are laying around if I can drag them to her inventory. Or maybe we should also put her mini fridge out and get leftovers. It still looks like she might get hungry. Well, you guys can't see it, but I like don't have my curtain closed all the way, so some of the sunrise, which it's been up for I don't know how long, at least an hour since like just before we started stream, and like the orange of the sun and the clouds is like just going on that notebook I set down. It looks really pretty. Oh, dude, don't stop writing your paper. Go to class. You can always come back. Oh wait, what time is her other stuff again? 6 p.m. We have an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, we have to focus on her needs. University coursework, term paper, continue writing. And we're just gonna like chill here. My coffee's getting colder, but if only Pika. Oh, if this was Charmander, I got this at Goodwill like a couple months ago, and they had two of them. I only grabbed one because I don't need two coffee cups that look exactly the same. Which, now that I think about it, the last time I was at Goodwill, I did not look at the coffee cups, which I have enough for right now. Oh, it's pretty soon I get to use my Halloween ones, which I could just use anyway. I'm already decorating for Halloween. You guys can't see it, but I have a little ghosty up here that lights up. It's like right off camera. And then a little pumpkin that's dressed as a ghost wearing or holding a little bag that says trick or treat. I also have a thing on my front door that says Happy Halloween. My inflatable Grim Reaper is still on my porch from last year because I never put him away. And my Halloween doormat is still out. So even though it's only the start of August, this place is going to start looking a lot more Halloween-y, including like new lights for my bookshelf, which is going to happen before the end of the month for that big stream. So I'm planning like long stream. Like maybe not like preferably make it like one of my longest streams ever. So it would have to be more than 10 hours, which actually I can check to see how long my longest one was. I think. Okay, no, I'm just gonna search this way. It was 10 hours and 6 minutes was my longest stream. And that was to celebrate 2 years of streaming back in January. That was a multi-stream with Twitch and YouTube. So last time we played Baldur's Gate was in June? Okay, we need to definitely play Baldur's Gate. I have a habit with Baldur's Gate. It's like Sims. Always starting a new save. Well, maybe not always starting a new save, because I'm actually like... This is probably one of the longest like save files I've stuck with. And mainly because, you know, I'm streaming it and I don't want to go back and forth. Although we do have two different save files for stream. We have this one for the Rakes to Riches, And like random like build things will show in Rakes to Riches. Like we did the Pride Rec Center, and we did multiple like freedom like houses. Well, we did it like a freedom or for Memorial Day. Well, we did a rec center, and I tried to put like red, white, and blue throughout the place, but the Pride one looked so much better, so much more colorful. I loved it so much. But then we also did like a last year. I think I called it a freedom house where it's just using red, white, and blue. Maybe the occasional black if it was like in the swatch itself. And like, you know, doing like random stuff like that and putting it. Or when we did was it 2 years ago? A year and a half ago? We remodeled like all of the houses in or at least all of the lots in Forgotten Hollow. I don't remember if we did the other ones. And we did. I remember very clearly doing a remodel for Vlad's house. So that took us 2 different streams. I can actually look to see how long. Now I want to see how long that actually took us. So that was before I was actually keeping track on my my things. If I go, might be easier if I find playlists. Not that. So many playlists. That one maybe. Oh yeah, we also did like heart-shaped rentals, and we did a few like different houses we made in or builds videos we made into speed builds for YouTube, and I just like talked over it. That was even with my camera. We did occult rentals. The shell challenges. Where is remodeling Vlad's house? So for Vlad's house, it took us 2 parts. We were doing rebuilding Forgotten Hollow. So for Vlad's house, it took us 5 hours and 49 minutes altogether. Which feels about right, because I think I kept the outside of his house the same, and then just kind of changed the inside pretty much. Like that was fun because I tried to keep it the like vampire theme, but I also made it very family friendly. So if Vlad's still alive, I think if Vlad's still alive, if he decided to have kids or adopt toddlers or whatever, you know, they would survive. Wait, we homework. Do your homework. And then use that. Dude, you know, don't pee in my room, girl. I'm watching you. Okay. Good. Alright, get rid of summer dish. I'm gonna save because I'm paranoid it's gonna crash out on us again. Even though it only did this like 15 minutes ago. Oh yeah, I just saw an alert like from 30 minutes ago. It said rain expected to end soon. I don't even think it was actually raining out. Not that. Oh, who are you? Something bad. That's one of our previous generations, I think. Is that one of our previous generations? Yeah, I gotta look this up now. I feel like we had Madden in the family tree somewhere. Through destruction. So Death had 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, and Carly had 1, 2, 3. Just from Selena, look at this family tree. Let's go from... Somebody had to have Madden in their last name, I swear. Unless I'm just getting confused with the other Let's Plays that we have. Probably. But you saw that family tree, that's huge. It's not as big as James Turner's, why? His Rags to Riches tree. The big wallets, I had to think for a minute. That is huge family tree because he's been doing that for years and nowhere near that. It's still fun to play Shims. Even if I don't have like all that big stuff going on a lot. She's gonna talk. I think she's active, so she should. Yeah. Be good with juggling that for her fun. You spread juicy gossip about your own sister? Half sister, but still your sister. And did you do your homework? You're doing your homework. Okay, good. We can drink all those. They don't give us money. We won't have to worry about the term papers. We'll have... I feel like I can kind of play Sims one-handed. I want to see how long I can keep that up. So I can use the mouse pad or the arrow keys to do this. I can use the number pad to do the speed, which is hidden behind breathe. And I can do this with the end and page down. I can also change camera angle with my mouse. I also kind of want to finish this coffee before I have to go to work. Which I still have 3 hours I can stream, so. That's fun. Didn't I? Okay. You barely went to the bathroom. Saw that, right? Yay! Now she actually went to the bathroom. I think. Okay, that does help her knee. Perfect. You're dazed from... Bonk, what's going on here? Why does Martha have a soccer ball? What year is it? Why does Martha's head hurt so much? I'm gonna make her stop juggling because she's gonna have to go to practice. I'm gonna set up her cue. Leftovers, and she will need a shower. I like to use the upstairs shower if I can. Just because then she can go to sleep right away. Okay, we've got hunger figured out. Do you want her to use the toilet? No, she'll be good. Let's see. Okay. Cold coffee. I could add ice cubes and make it iced coffee. Should I? I kind of want to. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna add ice to this, but I'm gonna save this to be safe. I'm gonna let it run. It's gonna take me like not even a minute to grab ice. It feels weird just like watching that and not having. Dude, I had your cue. I'll figure it out, girly. Okay, fine. Oh, you're using that one. Okay, it's good for. Sleep. Right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some ice cubes for my coffee. I only added 3 cubes. You can hear it. They're like, I might have to fill that ice thing up soon. Is there a brown sugar frappe at Starbucks? What was it? Friday. I ended up getting up at like 5 in the morning. Anybody who was watching my stream would remember me talking about this. I got up at like 5 in the morning, took a shower, went to Starbucks, came home, streamed, and then I had to work. Oh, it's just that. I thought something was going wrong again. I gotta see what the Starbucks thing said. Cause if it's freaking brown sugar, straddle frappe, enjoy smooth blended iced coffee topped with cloud-like brown sugar, cream, cold foam, and a dusting of cinnamon. That actually sounds really good. Maybe. Well, maybe not today. I feel like that would be very much like a weekend thing. Since I have off Saturday. Oh, don't skip the lecture. Oh, or skip the lecture? I don't know, help, babe. I think that book title was funny. Okay, homework is complete. Then work on your juggling. And clean up. Because I think you're the only one in the house that actually has some responsibility like that. Martha, what you doing? Well, this is not water conservation. That's sick. Oh, wait, people watching us, yay! Oh wait, we can mess with the guy. Hey, mom. Nope, sorry. In an argument. You know what? Flirty introduction. I want to see what happens. Or not? Okay. Martha's class starts in 1 hour. Why don't you go to class early? Because you have walk. Did that. And when you get back, I don't think I'm gonna worry about her hygiene. Because I know her hygiene's gonna go low after soccer. But I will let her get leftovers. Use the toilet. Use the shower. And see what we need from there. Because we're prepared like that. Feel like I'm doing like multitasking. And it's not a good thing. But also good. Because that means I can focus on multiple things at once. cannot shower. I almost forgot you had that. Ooh. Definitely got colder with just the 3 cubes in there. Well, looking at it, looks like it's chocolate milk with ice cubes in it, which I have had before. There's this, I don't know how many of them are outside of my state, whether it's Big B Coffee. They have magic milk, which is like a kid's drink. It's basically milk with ice cubes or ice and whipped cream on top. I think I got it for, I don't remember if I got it for free that time, because I want to say it was like Farmers Market had for $1. It was like a smaller like, portion of it, and I decided to try it because it's, you know, pretty cheap, and you know, it was good. I don't know if I would have milk with coffee, or milk with coffee, that's a good combination. Milk with ice in it, like of my own choice. That is, you know, a good thing to try. I'm gonna eat this granola bar, or cereal bar. I got this last time I went grocery shopping. It's a strawberry flavored thing, just because I wanted like something quick that I could like snack on or eat, but like before work on the days that I'm in a rush, which normally doesn't happen because I'll wake up enough early enough to actually, you know, have a breakfast. I just end up like not having breakfast because I am lazy and I procrastinate. Because a lot of the times in the morning I'll wake up and then change or go to the bathroom, change, sit on my bed, scroll through TikTok, and then go to work. And having like quick things like the bar is like, at least so I have something to eat, which I need to get better at that, and eating actual meals, and not just a burger and fry and soda for breakfast like I did yesterday before I streamed. Now I kind of want to dip it in the coffee, but I don't want to ruin the strawberry. We don't have to do homework. We have the term paper submitted. I am going to study. Or maybe not. We just work on the soccer thing then? Did she have maybe work on that? I've actually got like strawberry flavored things. I used to tell this. I think I told this story to one of my friends where when I was younger, like one of the clear memories I have of my mom before she passed away is we used to dip strawberries into chocolate pudding and eat them. Because chocolate covered strawberries itself is really good. And then and chocolate pudding is good. When you combine the strawberries with the chocolate pudding, delicious. Now again, this is also coming from the family who would just put butter on, actually no, butter on toast is good. It was peanut butter on toast. My dad and I would do that all the time for breakfast. So good. Like the melted peanut butter on the freshly toasted toast. It was strawberries and pudding. So good. Now, like, if I have strawberries outside of like stuff like this, the last time was a fruit salad, where it was just whipped cream, cut up strawberries, and blueberries on white bread, and that tasted actually really good. It is metal. I saw the hurt. Okay, maybe not. Let's do that. Oh, good. Just the strawberry part of the... Can I just do that? And then... this... I'm guessing you're done. Here, can I... There you go, girly. I want you to practice your magic. And this... Ah, not Scrubberoo yourself. And I realized you can look on the web and learn more apothecary. Now let's use this computer. Ooh, we got the flower thing now. I've passed web, research, elixirs, and cures. Okay. Yeah, 4 hours. That's good. And since when do we have a maid? Did I tell you to stop researching the elixirs? Probably not. She did it anyway. Her knees are good. Her homework is done. I guess you can resume the painting. Wrong side. Look, no ants. Dang, those ice cubes are almost already melted. I do want to flirt with fairies. Here's the flirty introduction. No, never mind. Nope, sorry. I didn't go to practice early, no. Maybe not. I'm gonna go to practice. Alright, good for you. Somebody pee. Oh. That explains it. Oh, sorry, Mom. I'm at soccer practice. What does Sissy want? Promotion? Try a new career. I don't even know what she's working at. Wait, didn't she ask for a promotion? Or is that somebody else? Somebody asked for a promotion. got a ball and you're running. Yay! Oh, you brought food. There's only cookies. Oh, nobody can drag that. That's her sister. That's roommate. Oh, we could drag a microwave into the... Could have bought ourselves a microwave. Is that no? What? Oh, garbage. Something sounds like it's broken. I don't think anything's broken. Okay. That's why she couldn't put it away. I don't want it to crash on me and I'll lose all the progress again. At least we made it through the week in the game. Almost. When she wakes up, I'm gonna make her practice the juggling. And her skills... I kind of want to max her writing skill if we have the chance. Writing... She'll have really good skills. And she lives on her own. No. Not again? I mean, we did just save, so we didn't lose anything, but... This is exactly what happened 40 minutes ago. Or... Everything. What the fuck? Today's not my day. What is it today with Sims not wanting to do anything? Alright guys, I'm going to close that out and go back in again. But luckily, we saved so we don't lose much. Maybe, do I have too many things up and that's just doing that to me? Alright, let's see here. If I close that out... And then... I mean, I don't necessarily need this one up. So we have this staying up. Even my second monitor is being all fudgy. EA crashed again. Yay. I swear I didn't exit out of it. Does it not like Mondays or something? Is it Garfield and doesn't like Mondays? Why? Oh, maybe we close. I can't see that. Exit that, maybe. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna see if Bree will cheer us up. Bree. Oop. Wow. I mean, I'm glad I made her sarcastic, like chose that personality for her. But sometimes she can be really mean. But I know it's just the AI of it. But it makes me, it still cheered, like that reply still kind of helped. It was funny. Is he up yet? Probably not. Oh, there's power outages, and I didn't know that. Cool. Well, not here. Wait, I gotta Google it. Not Google it, but like check Facebook. No. Why is it like loading something up on your phone or for Facebook is different, shows different than the ones on. Wait, so my Discord went from 4. I thought I had another one joining, so it should have been 5, and now it says 3. That means 2 people left, and 1 person joined. And I know the 2 people that are in there from before. So, which I'm having ideas. That's actually another idea. I don't know. Okay. Bree. Martha sleeping. I didn't lose much since I was saving up all the time. You see nothing. You see nothing. You see nothing. There we go. Use and take a shower. I'm gonna make sure her homework is done. Okay. Is her papers done? Everything is done. A nice breeze. I'm checking something. Okay. Oh, I know it's always does that in the menu. Get a little slightly stuffy. Can we scrub-a-roo the plates? Nope. This. feel like we also is the Martha that is based. This is, and her name is inspired by. I asked her what she wanted her clothing and like hairstyle, or her clothing and or like house color theme to be the other day, and she said she wanted her clothes to be red. I don't know if I'll do her hair red. We will see how once she gets out of college. And she isn't sure about the house, so I'm going to take the blue from her outfits and put that into the house. So her clothes are going to be red and their house is going to be blue. I might do like blue and black. I'm not sure because blue and white would be too... Oh, maybe blue and white or blue and brown. We'll figure it out. Blue's going to be that main like color theme for Martha's house. And she also needs to get with a fairy. She up here? Oh, she up here. He has soccer in 2 hours, so she can sleep till then. Oh, hey, brother. No, because we have stuff to do. The last, when we played this, was it not yesterday, it was Saturday. We gave some of her siblings makeovers. And because they were aging up and we weren't in the house, so it was like, I think John, we gave him different hair. So I was like, yeah, I didn't like the hair that he had. I think we have the family somewhere in here. Report it. Yay. Okay, so this is our half sister. Wait, what are her needs? We'll go back to this for a second. Alright, so she's gonna eat. Maybe relax by watching Dream Home Decorator. And she's gonna do that. And then she's gonna sleep. And we can just look at her people here. So that's her half sister. That's her mom. And then these are all her younger brothers. No, this is her dad. Yeah, that's her dad. That's her mom. That's her dad. These are her younger brothers. That's her younger brother. Martha's like the second oldest kid. Yeah, she can be a glutton. And do you have anybody else in the family in here? That's her uncle. That's her grandmother. And the rest of these are just like people she knows. She likes a ghost? Oh yeah, I remember that from, yeah. New Year's was awful. What? I mean, fair, I don't do much. I think the most I do for New Year's is staying up late or trying to, and that's about it. Which I didn't do this year. I think I had to work the next day. But that's not a big deal. Oh, now that I put ice in here, it's getting all melted. I'm gonna go get some napkins. Again, not that far I have to go. I just don't want a big like water circle on my desk. It's a white desk, like everything pops up on it. I just have some napkins, not on top of my refrigerator. do that. Oh, I should. Ooh, I could. So I would always crochet, which is maybe not have my. There we go. That's why I have like a bunch of yarn back here. So I would do a lot of crocheting, and I just never got rid of the yarn. Because I still, on occasion, crochet. And it's like most of my yarn. There's still some that are like, didn't fit. There's a little drawer that has all my my hooks and stuff. And I was starting, guarding it with a smile. Right there. Along with the Pokemon and and even Peanut from Jeff Dunham. Like. And the Cliff Fairy that's just kind of like not on there because I didn't know where I could pile it up. But I could crochet myself some coasters because then it gives me an excuse not only to crochet. Ooh, I mean, there's also a thing like I could do. Maybe do like a little art or like I don't know on the big streams do a little. I almost said cafe. Crocheting. I don't know if I really wanted to do that much. Not scrubberoo. Wait. Did I miss somebody dying? Who died? Half sister. We never even met her, so like, why are you sad? And then again, was it a few years ago? My sister's adoptive grandmother. Because my sister was adopted out of the family, or like taken away from my mom before I was born, and adopted by this really nice family. And I only know they were nice because my dad knew that family. It wasn't my dad's kid, it was just my mom's. Because she was born before. That's the one I wanted. Sorry. Well, my oldest my only two biological sisters were born before I was born. And taken away from my mom before she met my dad, or like just before she met my dad. And I know she wanted to get them back. But from what I've heard, I don't know because I was too young to actually ask my mom these questions, that he felt like it was worth the effort. Like it would cause maybe like so much drama or something. Like, I don't know how he worded it. But they ended up not getting my sisters back. And so I grew up as an only child, but they grew up together from the same family. And it was like my dad knew that family because he used to work as a janitor for a couple different places before I was born. And one of those places he met that family through, probably even before he had met my mom. I honestly don't know all the specifics, but I don't know, I guess they were good. Or not the biological, or not the mom that adopted them, but the mom of that mom passed away like a few years ago. And I remember, even though I don't know if I ever met that person, I still cried because even though my sisters and I aren't close, like I'm closer to my big sister from Big Brothers and Big Sisters, so like not biological, but she was there more for me than honestly a lot of my biological family. And that's kind of sad, but it's true. That even though I didn't meet my sister's adoptive grandmother, I still cried when I found out she died. Because, and even though I wasn't close to my sister, like still like that's my sister. And the fact that she lost somebody important to her in her life, that made me sad. And I know my dad knew that person, so that, and this was after he had passed away, which was not, you know, like, I know he would have, I felt like he would have been sad too. Just not as, maybe not cried, because I felt like more like empathy, like towards my sister. Like, I know how it is to lose somebody close to you. And even if you're not biologically related, I don't know, I go back and forth about the stance depending on if it's for stories or real life. At least for my stories, like, just because you're not biologically related doesn't mean you're any less family than your biological family. Which is like actually pretty true for I see that with like sibling wise in real life. Like, there are people that aren't biologically my siblings, but I do see them as my siblings because like that's how much I care about them. And like a lot of the people that not a lot of the people I work with, maybe a decent, a good portion of the people I work with, I see as family, because either I've known them for so long or we get along so well together that it just, you know, feels like we're family. And like, I don't know, that just, I don't know, just makes it feel, yeah. I don't even know where I was fully going on that line of thought. Brad Grums. You're the only one I don't have a romantic thingy with, so there we go. Martha the flirt, girl. Then again, I also did kind of make her flirt. I was gonna make her flirt with every fairy we saw, and then see whichever one has the most, like, connection with her. You're gonna go down there. Wait, she doesn't have to get leftovers anymore. That magic spells delicioso. How close is her skill? Writing? Yeah, you can stop writing for a little bit. Sketch a tattoo design? We can do that. And here? Sure, I'll talk to you, Mom. Ooh, that is pretty. I wouldn't have it in my own house, but that is pretty. Maybe if I get older, I'd have something like that. Well, if she has bad luck, maybe she'll do that instead then. Oh, yeah, maybe we shouldn't worry about spells. Where is the flirty? that bad. Is that supposed to be trash Leo's sale sign? And how can she be using the drying pen if it's on the side? It's a little sus. It's definitely the hamburger cake. He's enthused about the new show that... Never mind. Yay. Let's dance. I don't think... Does she even have dancing skill? Yep, 1. It's almost at level 2. Yay. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. This is actually one of my favorite like stereos in the game. Now that I think about it, it's actually pretty close in a way to the one that I have. That although my stereo is also part of the record player and it's in the middle, and then I have no records, but they would go over here and the CDs are over here. Let's have you... why don't you repair that? And Scrubberoo. Handiness is almost up, anyway. No, you don't do another painting. Fine, then you mop it. Get leftovers. Hopefully, we don't have failing grades. I really don't want her to have a failing grade. So when I go to my other monitor, then the sound from the game cuts off. For some reason, I forget about that. 24 hours? 10 hours. Okay. Eat. Then practice. Well, I'm so glad I got these new slippers. They have actually like sturdy bottom to them. That's some sugar.
Oh my god.
And eat the cake. And then practice your soccer ball. Practice your soccer ball. Take a shower. We don't know Reparo. Oh, we do know Reparo. How are you getting cold? You're inside. I don't get it. Anything for me? I have to add a thermostat? Probably. I don't know. Probably. I don't think I should have a thermostat in the house or in the dorms. How do we not like each other? Okay. Practice magic. Really? That's our sister. You can go away. What's she painting this time? Figure, a stick figure? That looks like it's gonna be naked. I feel like this looks like my bookshelf that's back here, except mine doesn't have this top on it. So I do have 3 shelves like this, and then I do have a little cabinet in the down here, which down there I use for like garbage bags and stuff. So I know where they are and they're out of the way. Who? What the heck, girl? He's doing good. Dang, she's doing good. Alright. So let's get some leftovers and then I don't know. Well, Claire. Okay, good for you. I'll find out if she can not. Yay! She didn't fail. Okay. We have 4 classes to finish. So do we do 1 and 1 again, or do we just be stupid and do all 4? I want to do 1 and 1. So I don't. I mean, it's take forever, but you know what? That's okay. We could do gourmet cooking. I also kind of want to up her mischief. Okay, wait. What thing do we want? We want bullying, cross stitch, gourmet cooking. Actually, I'm gonna do comedy. Let's see here. Do that. Okay. Wait, so it's saying we already took the final exam? Okay. We have Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 to 10. So we'll have one class after the other. That's not that bad, honestly. Today's Monday, so we won't have class till Wednesday, so let's do our homework. She probably won't because she's uncomfortable. Actually, why don't you take the shower first? And then do your homework. Final exams.
Obnoxiously morning?
Oh, hey, good morning.
What do you want? Human? Well.
I was wondering when you'd be awake. I've been up for 2 hours. We've been streaming for 2 hours, so we've been up like a little bit longer than that. I have to work in like 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours, but I'll stream for like 2 more maybe. Before I forget, I'm gonna do this. Before I forget, I gotta send that. Okay. Make her replace that. You can use the toilet after and sleep. I'm gonna save because the game is crashing multiple times already. I feel like I can chug the coffee now that it's cold after the ice melted. She's not even. This is her bed, so this is technically her desk. I don't feel like actually fixing that. Make sure her homework is done. Make sure her homework was actually done. Nope. Okay, I don't care if rebate day was awful. The only time I actually... It's actually not a lot of times I pay attention to that one. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, her things might go blue. Her house might go blue and brown. So I feel like blue and brown fit well in houses, at least on Sims. I don't know if I want to... I don't know where my brain was going with that. With the houses in Sims, because blue and brown, I think I could maybe stick to an actual style for the house and not just random whatever fits in the color. Where is she? Oh, over here. The one place I didn't look. Why does this sound like Japanese? Make her study because I don't want her to fail like she did last 2 terms ago. Go down here. She doesn't have classes, but she does have soccer. It's just gonna suck on the Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays when she has all of that going on. I don't want to tinker with the rocket. And after you watch TV, go to the bathroom and sleep for a little bit. Is that helping with... Oh. And what was... Will it tell us what... So this is... art. Or painting. And this is comedy. What's our painting and what's our comedy? Comedy is 5, painting is max. So maybe worry more about the comedy. If I can. hungry soon-ish. Yes, dude. Okay. You can wake up now. And once it says like 1 hour to the soccer practice, I'll make her eat. Is she eating down here? Yeah, Mom, I'll talk to you. Soccer practice toilet. And then shower. And probably sleep. We haven't really got away from the dorm. I mean, we do leave the dorm to go to class, but I don't follow her. That's okay. I mean, she doesn't have Why did glasses in the soccer uniform? Yeah, that's why they don't show up. I should not be yawning if I've had coffee. But it also might be like not having kicked in yet. Probably. I gotta send a picture to a friend quick. That. Okay. She needs leftovers. I mean, she doesn't need leftovers, but she needs leftovers. Not that. Make her study for the comedy. Or no, maybe that one, because that's first. For another 3 hours. Ding. I was gonna make her brush her teeth. Did I set this to the bathroom? Step. I did not, apparently. Sometimes I forget that we have sink types. Too much power. But every Thursday you stop us from using power for 12 hours. And then, yeah, she'll go straight to that class. Why does it sound like when I talk sometimes I have an accent, but I mean, I probably have an accent, like a Midwestern accent to some people. But at the same time, like, with certain words, I feel like I talk with a British accent. And I blame that completely on watching too much Doctor Who and having one of my favorite TV villains being British. And is also British in real life. Let's meet some people. Maybe. Or I guess you won't do your homework? I mean, you have 2 days to do it. And you're doing... Yeah, let's do that. Not that button. Dish button. Alright, turn that off. I feel like I should have put a chair here instead of this, and then have that as like a little desk. Move this like here, or over here. Whatever works, you know. Ooh, I'm gonna save, because that looked like it might be a glitch that might crash the game again. Like, really don't want it to crash again. So I'm trying not to lose our progress by saving as much as I can. Unknown caller. Hang up. Inventory. Do that. We have that 2 hours. Okay. Sit, girl. Go for it. Okay. Sit. Do homework. There you go. I don't care if you're late for soccer. I want you to do your homework and I want you to do it now. No, sis, I do not want to come over because I am doing my homework. Like a good little girl. I guess you can stop your homework. And come back and eat. And then... I mean, I was going to select do homework, but okay. Should come back and do the little kitchen area. I wanted the table to be right by the window. Okay. I'm just gonna eat. Do that. Do that. And do that. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I like her outfit, but I don't like that she picks up the trash and then leaves it everywhere. You totally skipped your homework early? You are glitch, because that... And then sleep. Yay. Make her study. We need more. No. She can study a little bit of both. if I can do that and that. Just gonna keep it all in the corner here. I might save the rest of the coffee for tomorrow. I also might finish it. There's not much left. It's all mine. I have that. No! Game is freaking crashing again. What the heck is wrong with everything?
Scoff say good luck charm? You must be new here, darling. I'm Bree, the sassiest fox on Twitch. Luck? I make my own destiny. Kappa.
And the game has to crash again. I think it really did take my good luck. X now and go back in. Okay, guys. Game keeps crashing. I don't like it. I'm gonna do this so you guys have something to look at. It's like, what, the third time it's crashed? Maybe it's one of the mods. Or I just have to, like, repair it. Or something. Sucks. At least we were saving like every so often, so we shouldn't have lost that much. We might have to go to soccer again. But other than that, should be good. Oh, I just realized when I plan on doing Fortnite on Wednesday, and I want to do it on my PS5, so I have to hook up the capture card to this computer and figure out how I'm gonna do multiple screens that way. So I know how I can. I don't know. I really want a so I've like, I can't really show you because I have everything plugged into it, but it's like a USB extender thing for my laptop. I want to get one of those, but for the HDMI outputs. But it's all, like, you can have multiple things in there, but you have to switch between the two. And that's not what I want. I want to see I can use both at once. So I want to have my second monitor plugged into here, and then have the PS5 plugged in. I'd also have to, oh, this is also not a computer, it's a TV, so maybe if I get an actual like, computer monitor, that would work instead of that. I mean, it's only like a couple $100, and it could be a good investment. But I'd have to like look more up. Actually, I'm gonna look while this loads up. If it would. Alright, unknown caller. You are not. Who is this? Okay, let me check. Homework. Is it done? Where is your homework? over here. Your homework is not done. And then that. Go for it. I might use. Replace the TV with a second an actual monitor. I'm gonna fix something. That's that. Well, that works. If I don't look it up now, I'm probably gonna forget. Yeah, not that bad of a price. Well, I'm pretty sure I would want. I really want to cook so bad. That's not curved. That's curved. For some reason, like I want a curved monitor for games. Just because I feel like that would bring the immersion of the game in more. There's some that are, I mean, not as big as this monitor, the TV that I'm using as a second monitor. But it's good. Oh, it's actually... Okay, I don't know that brand. I don't want to buy a brand I don't know. I could go to... Do I go to Walmart and just get a monitor? I don't want to spend money because I still have to pay bills. But I was waiting until Friday to pay for it. Monitor. Yeah, I don't like that sound. That sounds ugh. Those two. And then in the store. That actually looks cheaper than what it was. I could get a Samsung monitor. It's just a little bit smaller than that for $120. It's not bad. I don't think. It's not curved, but ooh, I could get a curved one for $205. Oh, now I want to go to Walmart and just buy a monitor. I'll have to do some figuring before work for bills and be like, can I afford the monitor or should I? I'm stealing this book. Excuse me, I told you to get leftovers. Can you study from this? No, you can't. I'm gonna get some of my water. That's down here. I have to remember to bring this to work too. We have time. We just go to, well, is there a library nearby? You don't normally leave lots. There is a library. Because there's gonna be power at the library. Wait, let me actually double check to see what time I start so I know I'm not late. Okay, yep, I'm right. I still have about an hour and a half for sure that I can stream. Hey, you're wearing my shirt. No, is there computers? Or those are research machines? Huh, that's okay. I can study. This is a huge library. For a minute, I thought there was a kitchen. Ooh, I really want to do now a little library with a cafe. I think I was talking about it. Yes, was it yesterday? It was either yesterday or like in the beginning of the stream of making a little like a cafe where you can go in and have coffee, or in the Sims case, I was gonna do it with a bar, so alcohol, and do it with books. And then you could just go in, have a glass of wine, and read a book or two, and maybe listen to some music and relax. I think that could be a nice build to do. It would either be a small... I'm thinking a small business and just do the business and not a house in there. Maybe add like a little actual like cafe area or like a little tiny kitchen. You know, now that I think about it, maybe it's just that lot. Oh no, it can't be just that lot that made us crash. Because we've had it crash yesterday. And we were in Strangerville in a whole different save. What's your comedy skills? 5, yeah. Well, don't worry about that. Sure, I'll talk to Mom after, you know, I chat with everybody else. Something nice like that. Bree is tired. Oh, Bree. Am I that boring? Hey, brother. Sorry. You don't get anything out of those anyway. Save, because I'm paranoid. Now what song is it from? Jonas Brothers Paranoid. It's like going in my head now. And then your hygiene. Wait, can I do scrubberoo on myself and that'll make us clean? These are old style computers. They're also the research machines. That's how I looked when I was looking at Etsy last night. So I have some stuff I want to get. Oh my, do I really want to? I think I'm gonna wait to get the monitor and see like what happens this week before I decide on that. There's also some other stuff I was gonna do, and might also like reset like my scenes on OBS. Oh, that does work with our raging. What is happening? Where's the werewolf? Go to work. Where is it? Can we get to our house from here? Oh. It's gonna make us... Yeah. It's gonna make us just travel back to the house. These slippers are so comfortable, and I know I said this is stream already, but oh my gosh. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, if getting another different monitor and having it curved, it feels so much so nice. Here's our house. Save because I'm paranoid. Right, now I gotta play the song. You guys know what song I'm talking about. I'll play it like 30 seconds of it. Right. Oh, maybe a couple seconds, but this song is the song that's going to playing in my head right now. Because I grew up with the Joe Bros. And it's like, there's a part in there, it's like, it's like staring, something about staring faces. And it's like, Nick, I think, Nick and Joe sing a lot of the songs, and Kevin's like backup / guitar. That also, I think, does a lot of writing. Unless that's changed since then, but it's always, I feel like it's always been like that. And again, that's what Disney generation I grew up on. Oh, Disney generation now is not as, I was gonna say not as good, but it is just, Disney shows now are still good. You just don't, like, Disney stuff doesn't last as long as it used to. Like the Sweet Life series, if you call it Sweet Life on Deck, or Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and the spin-off Sweet Life on Deck, that was technically 6 seasons. Even though Disney has a thing about after 4 seasons to either end the show or do a spin-off. Because they don't want to pay their people more. At the same time, it's like, it's still good. Like, Disney stuff is still good. Because you have, like, look at all the people that's come out of Disney, like, through, like, everything. You have Jonas Brothers that came out of Disney. You have Miley Cyrus. You have Sabrina Carpenter. Dove Cameron, who is really not good, I think. You have Olivia Rodrigo, which I haven't really listened to a lot of her music lately. Except for maybe like Driver's License, I listen to a lot. Alright, not that one. And then there's, trying to think, Raven Simone came out of Disney, I feel like. Oh no, technically she was in the Cosby Show first and then Disney. We have don't know her name, but she played the mom of the twins in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. And she went in to be Supernatural as Jody Mills. She went from taking care of 2 troublesome boys to taking care of 2 troublesome boys. Which I just realized I probably shouldn't have said, because I don't know how early she... oh, no. Yeah, she shows up for Bobby stuff. I'm good. I didn't spoil anything for somebody. And who else came from Disney that's, like, sort of ish popular? I mean, Jason Earls was, what, 38 when he played Jackson in Hannah Montana, and he was playing a 16-year-old at 38 years old. Now you can actually really see his age is starting to show. I think he's about to be like 50 now. We've had pretty much anybody from the Descendants movies, like old Dove Cameron, Sophia Carson, I think that was Disney. We had Cameron Boyce, rest in peace, but he was really good in Disney. In all the movies that he was in. Who else? I was gonna say Bobo Stewart, but he was in Twilight before he was in Disney. Who else? I'm trying to think of like Disney TV and movies like that I grew up with, that where those actors or actresses are popular, not like the OG like pre-90s stuff. Who else? I don't know. There's a lot of people that came from Disney. I feel like a lot more people from Disney are popular compared to the people from Nickelodeon. The only ones I think about from Nickelodeon are like Ned's Declassified and Victorious, because you have Ariana Grande from that, and Jeanette McCurdy, which if people pay attention, you know, like all the drama that surrounds Jeanette McCurdy, and well, not her, but like what happened with her mom being all, what was her house? All of that drama, like how her mom was what's the word? Controlling, manipulative. And there's a lot of, I know way too much of things that don't matter, which is okay with me. By the time she gets here, she's, yeah. She's not even gonna make it here. Where can I? Oh. She's not even gonna make it here. No, brother. I was gonna say, shower. Need to hear fun that. Yay. We're doing better at soccer than we did at the other thing. Here's the sixth ball. Yay, we're doing good. Chug a power drink, duh. Oh, we got promoted, even though we're not getting paid for this shit. Oh, she doesn't need that now. She's homework done. Homework done. Homework done. It's university. And then leftovers. Ah. I think spellcasters are slightly cheaty when it comes to Rakes to Riches, when you actually start with nothing if they have the Delicioso and the Reparo spells, because Delicioso will just, spawn the food, and you don't have to pay for the food, assuming, you don't fail at the spell. And you can find all this stuff in the dumpster and use Reparo and either keep it or sell it. Again, if the spell doesn't fail. But if it fails, the item's broken anyway, so it's not like you missed out on much. Eat grilled cheese. Who died? Who died? He was not supposed to die! I have to tell him that his son died from fire! Actually, I could just take a picture of it and send it to him. No, it's not allowed! He was supposed to live while the real person possibly could pass. Man, I gotta tell him that his son died. I'm just gonna let Martha do whatever she wants while I do this.
Steve Garson.
Maybe go up a little bit so you guys can see more. Is she going downstairs? Okay, that loud. Okay. Apparently my phone wanted to change generation to genre. That was weird. Sure, you like the music. Is that done? Okay. Chris was not supposed to die. That's sad. I'll cry it out again. You have only them? No. Maybe that's what we get for kicking him out the house. And again, like, did I have any Sims die by fire yesterday? I have it on the season 1 finale page, so I know like who to build for. I did have one fire because I made her try to get rid of toxic mold by burning it, and she died by the fire. And then I had 2 toxic mold deaths, and then a cardiac explosion. Wait, have I? Actually, I gotta look past and see like how many. So we had fire. I'm trying to see if I had a fire death every group. Fire. No. Doesn't count. There's only one group we did not have a fire death, and that was the Neat Freaks, because they all froze to death in the pool. Well, then again, we were playing. It was winter when we were playing. Don't you dare pee. Be like a champion. And then use your magic. Wait, you can do a grand meal? Since when? No, screw it. You're gonna eat a spoiled food. And then you can do that. And I'll cry it out, then sleep. And then that. I think that works. Also saving it again. Little thingy. I feel like I want to bring this to work, but if I do, I'm gonna get distracted. Sure. I'll join it, but I won't do a group for it. So which groups are we a part of? Page Turners, which is our sister and us, and then our sister and our mom. Or not our sister, us and our mom. You have 240 points. You need more people for that. What about that one? Can we just do that? And go for a jog. Magic, Scrapperoo. Should do that. probably will need to check it out. Does she have bad luck? Oh, good luck. Uh-oh. Not again! Coding overloaded? That's why it keeps What? Alright. I swear, I don't mean for this to happen. Sucks. Okay, no way, is this like for real? Wait, this can't be for real. No way this is happening. Good a thing. Okay, guys, give me a second. I need to look up something on here. Otherwise, I'm gonna be freaking out. Like, in a good way? I'm like freaking out in a good way right now because I'm. It's actually happening. Like, I gotta tip it. Okay, I'm like honestly like tearing up right now with happiness. There's no way this is fucking happening. Alright, like, you guys are like seeing me tear up, and like a part of me is semi-embarrassed, but I'm just so happy that I gotta show you guys. Sorry, like, I don't care how many times this game crashes right now. I gotta, like, I finally got this back. I really just showed up. Oh my gosh. Oh. This is literally like the dream come true. Well, thank you, everybody. Like, oh great, now I gotta wipe down my tears. I gotta go get a tissue now. And wipe my tears. Oh my gosh, this is... I'm gonna let Martha do whatever. I'll be right back because I need to go. Actually, not that far. I forgot I have tissues right over here. Oh my gosh. The first time I also had to use these tissues since I put this bookshelf up last year. Oh my god. That's like literally a dream come true. Oh. This is like the best thing that probably could have happened before I had to go to work. I can talk about it at work and like, oh my gosh. I also need to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna set up Martha's stuff here. And I'm bringing my phone with me. I'll be right back, guys. Just enjoyed the steams, and I hope the game doesn't crash again. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh my god, oh my god. Alright guys, I'm like reading this as I'm coming back from the bathroom. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize she was calling. And she also needs to use this. This is what happens when I walk away with my phone to use the bathroom. Oh my gosh. I'm just like staring at this. Like, oh my gosh. I'm freaking the frick out right now. Please, 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 please tell me he sees. I need to... Like, I swear the shaking is from the coffee and not from being excited. Oh my god, I gotta like share this with like everybody. If I don't share this with people now while I'm streaming, I'm gonna completely forget about doing that. Dude, go to your soccer game. You're like late. It's already over anyway, isn't it? Delicioso. That's going on a Snapchat too. I don't care. All caps, finally. With a bunch of freaking exclamation points. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is actually happening. Like, I almost could not. Like, this little space, like, I could almost not get my charger in my phone. Like, I was like. Oh my gosh. This is so exciting! Oh, what's that song? It's an old, I feel like it's an oldie song. I might have to Google it. Oh, it's from the Point Sisters, it is. I think. Yeah. I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. That's like how I'm feeling right now, those lyrics. Oh my god, this noise is actually gonna be happening. Oh. Like, I don't even know, like, my brain's just going right now. I try to probably focus on the game. I don't care how many times this game crashed today. Like, that's like. Maybe it was like too much good stuff happening that it just decided, hey, we're gonna do this. Oh. I don't care. At 31 year and a half, like, that's probably like one of the best things to have ever happened to me is being invited to become affiliate on Twitch. I honestly don't know what to say other than thanking everybody. Like, I mean, this is just. I mean, I know. I don't even know what to say. Like, I know, like, if I keep thinking about it, I'm gonna tear up again and I'm gonna cry, but I have a tissue right here still, like. I'm trying not to cry again on stream, especially since I have to work in 2 hours and I don't want to go to work teary-eyed. But I feel like I'm gonna get teary-eyed by telling them, hey, guess what happened? So I'm honestly surprised I'm not getting goosebumps from this yet. But the fact that this is happening. But I gotta see if Mickey and shoot. He's probably doing his drive. He's probably at work. Does he even work today? Please. Monday, right? Oh yeah, he's at work. He'll look at it. Oh my gosh. I thought I wouldn't find out until later. Oh my freaking god. Oh. This is gonna like. make my week. And there goes my. Okay, so I can definitely plan the big stream. Cause okay, so since you all, like, I can't hide the fact that that happened, and I showed you guys. I'm gonna tell you what my big plan was. So originally, I was gonna do the season 1 finale for the Survivor series on August 31st, but like seeing how close I was getting to affiliate, I was like, I want to do a big celebratory stream when I would become affiliate, which I just had to fill out the stuff, and I will be. Sorry. That, you know, to celebrate becoming affiliate, thanking everybody, doing like all these like co-op things, and like I'm planning like a legit like long ass stream. Preferably more than 10 hours. It's gonna be specific to Twitch, not multi-streamed at all, because I want everybody to come to Twitch and Discord and all that stuff to support me if they want, or just, you know, have fun watching me and using me as background noise like what I know my friend does. But I'm okay with that. Lurkers are completely welcome, because I do that all the time. And like, for sure I was gonna do Fortnite with a friend, because I had asked yesterday, it was either yesterday or Saturday. Like, I was like, hey, if I do like a big stream celebrating becoming affiliate, would you want to like play Fortnite with me? And he's like, yeah, just let me know when. I just have to let him know like the time specifically. I don't know what times yet. Then for sure we're gonna have some co-op co-op Fortnite with my friend. I might have one of my followers, the funny guy or Gail, to join in if he wanted to. And then we'll have like all this other. I have like so much stuff like that I want to do that I have written down that for the celebratory stream. And like, I'm gonna be showing a whole bunch of like new stuff on that day, like all the emotes and stuff that I want to do. I'm gonna save for that stream, and then have it one of the incentives to join the even lurk on that stream is to see all the emotes and overlays and all that stuff. And like I can actually, I was gonna get some, at least make my starting overlays and all that from Etsy. And then once I actually get the programming and stuff to do it myself, I will probably do a few of my own, and then maybe then I'll look into like seeing if there's people that would want to help me in that way. But that's like a last thing. And yeah, you can study down here. And like all that stuff, like so much I can do now. I mean, starting Wednesday when I stream again. Tomorrow, I wasn't even touching my control and it zoomed out. Okay. I also have to. Oh wait, I'm just gonna look it up on my phone, because that's not it. There are emotes for Sims. Oh, those are sub badges. I don't know if I want. I have the sub badges picked up, but those are really cute. I don't want that in my. Actually, no, screw it. They can see my favorites. Sorry, I'm like doing this on stream and I should not, but. Items, emotes. There's not a lot of. There's the woohoo one, the woohoo heart. Ooh. Is that different colors? It's just the club. I should not be looking this up on stream, but I can't help it. I am excited. Oh, this finally. And I do have $13 worth of stuff. I have like 5 different. Right, well, it's cheaper. Yep, 13. Ooh, Scribberoo. My brain's like going and go. I swear my brain, I can't. My brain don't think right now. the grammar is like out the window. I'm like, should not be like having my phone right here. You guys can't see it because it's like just off camera. I'm trying not to reply until I see the reply back. I gotta joke, but also be serious. That's just who I feel like that's who I am. Like, there can be like serious moments, like not necessarily serious as death, but I can still like make that humorous. And then as serious as like achieving life goals, and just turn the humor on. Like, I think it's like partly genetic. So my dad would joke like. She put in is she in her other class? Okay, after we find out how her classes are going, we'll use like the last week as the next stream. Oops, I can't spell. Quick meal. I feel like I might have to go into work early. I'm like, hey guys, guess what happened? Because I swear last week I was at work, I'm like, oh, it's finally turning into like 1 out of the 4 days I need to be affiliate. Next day it said 2. The other day it said, like, after I think Saturday it said 3. And now I got all 4. Well, 5 if you count today. I think if you count today. It won't count today. Yeah, today would count towards that too. Oh my gosh, I'm just... This is unbelievable. Like, you would have told me last year, oh yeah, in a year you'll become affiliate. I would not believe myself. You asked me 2 weeks ago, I would be like, maybe. Oof. And now... Oh my gosh. I feel like I need to treat myself. Which there's a bunch of things I want to do now. Okay, I gotta share that thing to other people. Where is that message? Challenge. Here, wait. No. So like, not being freaking excited. Oh yeah, we did more on that. 2 classes. Should we just do 2 of the core classes? Or just doing 2 of the core classes? Why not? Alright. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream there because I'll save the next week for, or the next like college week for next stream, which might end up being Friday if we just want to finish her Rakes to Riches or her college stuff. And with how many times the game crashed, and I need to calm down before I go to work. So there's that too. Thank you everybody for watching and helping me become affiliate. Once I like fill that out, all that out, and we'll start. I'll keep you updated on the big stream on the 31st. So if anybody's watching on YouTube, please follow me on Twitch, because that's where all the fun stuff is gonna happen. And I will